Hi viewers, thank you so much for tuning in. It's newsnamibia here. If it's your first time joining me, don't forget to subscribe and also do hit the bell so that whenever I upload any content here, you will be updated. So today something happened. I was actually on my way. It's in Swakopmund. I was on my way to go pick up my daughter from school. So I decided, okay, I have enough time, so let me take a walk. So as you're aware that okay, you don't know, so you're not aware. Okay, so now somewhere in my street, my location, there is a road that is closed off due to road works. So in this regard, so what happened is that I walked then past that. Yesterday already I walked past the closed road, and then I just greeted the workers, and then I just passed and I went. So today I walked past. I was on the phone, unfortunately, so I couldn't say hi or anybody because they were a little bit far. So yesterday I just waved, but now today I saw okay, nobody's looking at me, so I don't need to wave. So what happened is I was approaching the site where they are doing the construction, the road works. One gentleman comes. It's a guy that came, and then he's trying to, I'm not yet there, I'm just approaching them. So he was trying to come. He left his work with having a broom in his hands, and then he was walking towards me. So firstly, before I arrived there is a house next to that where I passed by, and then there's a guy cleaning the garage gate, and then he was like, "Oh, where you from?" I'm like, "Yeah, thank you." And then further I went ahead, and then this guy was coming towards me, and he said hello, so I said hello back. So but I was on the phone, and believe me, when I'm on the phone, I don't want anybody outside to interrupt me because I put my whole focus on the phone, especially when I'm discussing something that is very, very important. So this guy came closer to me. He was like, he's talking, but I'm talking to my mom this side, and I want to concentrate and just give the full attention to my mom. But now this guy was walking towards me. He started talking, but I'm just trying to ignore him. And for me, firstly, I was like, okay, let me ignore him. He's not, currently, it doesn't matter. So I walked and walked. I think about maybe 300 meters. I walked. He's still following me. He left his work, believe me. He left his work just to walk past. So to walk following me. And then I was like, hello. I stood, then I'm like, hello. Then he's like, yeah. He said something, man. Then I just look at him, and then I went ahead. And then later he said an insult, which I can't mention now, an insult. And then I look at him, and then I said, you also. And then he said, yeah, but I don't have that insult. It's only ladies. I'm like, okay, so what do you have? And then he mentioned something, and I was like, okay, that's not what I'm saying now to you. Okay, so he was talking too much now. You know, somebody who's trying to look for attention, and then they are not well mannered. People that are coming from home and houses where there's no love, so they try to get everybody's attention in the streets, because at home, wherever they are coming from, they've not gotten that love from whoever rose them or brought them up. So, and then I pressed, then he was like, yeah, he was going loud, man. So I got annoyed. I'm like, ma'am, hold on. I hang up. I said, my mother must hold on. But I didn't hang up. She was still listening. And then I was like, well, why are you doing that? I just passed by here, minding my business. You are doing your job, and then you are coming to attack me out of nowhere. Aren't you supposed to be doing your job rather than coming to entertain all the passers who don't even mind you? Then he was like, yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah, I'm showing you. You can even take the other road rather than taking that road. But now in my heart, I'm just like, this guy, I live in this hood. He doesn't live here. And he wanted to tell me which road I should take. But I know, obviously, it's not my first time this side. But I just kept quiet. And then he was still insisting. So I said to him, bruh, I will not, since I think that you're having a habit of provoking people and bullying people, I won't allow this from you. Today, I will make sure that I teach you a lesson, and that you are the last person to, I'll be the last one you are going to call names like and say words like that, disgusting words. And I'm even actually a stranger to you. So I took my phone, I called the police, Fairmont police. Somebody answered, and they were like, yeah, that now there's no event. Because I was like, guys, I need you to come here. Maybe you can confront. Because, guys, suddenly I just got angry because this guy was saying, he was so, like, he was provocative. And I lost my temper. I was very angry. But fortunately, I didn't have my pepper spray in my bag, because I was going to spray the hell out of that guy. So, yeah, I called the police. I told them, guys, if you don't come, I'm going to take the law into my own hands. And that's what, I don't want to do that. And then one of us is going to be injured otherwise, because he provoked me, guys. I'm trying to ignore him. Imagine for 500 meters. No, I think maybe it was 300 meters. Somebody's just walking, following you, and you are trying to ignore them, but the guy is not giving up. So The police said, yeah, there's now no van at the police station, so I have your contact number. I will call you as soon as there's a van, and then we will meet. Okay, then I'll let you know what you can do. Okay, but then still I was like, no, I was on my way to there now, and now I can't now. Like that time, I'm like my blood is boiling. I'm so angry because the guy is still there in front of me, and I'm calling. And then one lady from the road construction works comes approaching me. It's a big lady. She was like asking the guy, "What are you doing to the lady? Why are you doing that to the lady?" And the guy said, "No, I was just greeting her and telling her to take the other road." And then she's angry. But I'm like, "No, be honest, tell the truth." You know, then I told the guy, I'm not going to allow you to bully me. But guys, honestly speaking, I'm somebody that is vocal. I'm not going to, if I'm not happy about something, I don't keep quiet, unless maybe I'll keep quiet when I want to observe. But believe me, if you have maybe done something bad to me and then I kept quiet, it's because I'm trying to gather more and more information. But then by the time I come and be vocal to you, like, no, it's not going to sit well. So I said, okay, I'll not wait for the police van, so let me call our neighborhood watch. I called them. They said, no, I understand where you are, the point where you are talking, but I'll advise you to call municipality of Swakopmund, because that is what those are their employees. I called municipality. I got one lady but she didn't even actually know what she was doing at first. So yeah, but then she gave me somebody else's number who I called, and then that lady gave me a number of the bosses or the managers of these construction workers. So that guy is so professional. So I called him and I explained to him. He said, no, you know what? It sounds bad and serious. So I'm going to drive now. I'm going to drive to that road that is closed now. Let us meet there. I told him, okay, just in a minute, I'll be picking up my child. It's not far from there. And then I'm going to meet there. By the time I came back from school, the manager was already there. So yeah, I went straight. He was already, because I described the guy who was then bullying and calling me words via the phone. Like I described that guy to the manager, to their manager. So I found them already standing there, and I'm like, yeah, here I am with this gentleman. I was just passing by, and then this is what he did, and I just don't know why he would do that to a stranger. It's all this is, and it's a man, and believe me, it's somebody else's husband. He's even wearing a ring on his finger. But I'm just like, if adults are behaving in this way, how about their children? It's so embarrassing how some adults really behave. So, and then he was trying to protect me. I'm like, no, I'm not going to lie. And you approached me when I was approaching this junction, and you walked following me for almost 300 to 400 meters, and I was ignoring you. I was on my phone. And if you are denying there is a camera, unfortunately in our streets, in my hood, there are cameras almost all over. I told them there's a camera there, and I call neighborhood watch, and I can easily contact them for the footage so that you can prove. But if I have to go to that extent, believe me, it's not going to end there. So he was like, yeah, it's okay. Then the manager said, no, you are here to do your job. You're not supposed to be following people around. Just do your work and leave the people that are passing by. And that's respect and that's peace. Because I expect the manager, I was like, guys, this is so scary. Imagine a person, okay, that is now because it happened to me, a stronger person. I have a stronger personality. What if it could have happened to somebody that is weak personality, having a weak personality, and somebody that is actually, people are going through it, and then maybe they'll even be scared to take that road because now the road is still closed, and they'll be scared of just facing this bully that is here, bully of a man, of a husband, of somebody's husband that is just, yeah. So I was like, okay, no, he need to stop this, because people are just passing by here. Is a road, they've been here before, and he just was brought to come work here, and he's bullying people that are passing by and calling them names. So, and I told the manager, tomorrow I'm still passing by because this is my route. I have to pass here every time when I'm going to pick up my kids from school. And then he said, yeah, I understand you very well, so he need to apologize for his action. So I was meant to apologize, and I just said, okay. So suddenly somebody that is standing next to their manager says, ma'am, next time these things happen, you must not call him, who's now their top manager. I'm apparently supposed to speak to him and inform him of the problem. But believe me, I've been standing in that junction exchanging words with that guy for more than 10 minutes. But the so-called supervisor was on the ground there, other people, and only one woman came and asked what is happening. So that supervisor was nowhere to be found, or I don't know if he could see, but maybe he was maybe entertaining that, or I don't know. So yeah, so that's what happened. And then that man from municipality solved the problem, and he said, guys, this is not right. People must walk in free. This Namibia is everybody's country. You must walk freely without being attacked, without being called names, without being insulted. And yeah, and so that's it. So I would just like to applaud the municipality of Swakopmund. That man, his name is starting with a B. I don't know if I should mention his name. So he's such a professional and he's such a peacekeeper. And also police, Swakopmund police. They also called me like just a few minutes before I tried to do this video. They called me saying, no, they have a van now. Can they come to me now so you can solve the issue? But now I don't know if they're expecting their employees to be still waking up to this time, or I don't know if they really called to follow up that maybe they like they want to help or what. But if it was for reason of helping, so I applaud them for that. So yeah, so I just believe that no, guys, we bully strangers, and especially to men. There's some horny men out there that just see a woman passing by, and believe me, as nice as a woman looks, I will say this, as nice as a woman looks that's passing in the street, I doubt there is a flower that is blooming without them if it doesn't get water. I doubt. Even wearing my ring on my finger, the shit is still following me up and down. Like, I don't understand why somebody will do this. So for me, it's disgusting, and it's not the first time I'm getting this action from men. I just want to say I have brothers, okay? But if they behave in this way also to other people, it's no, they need to change then, because we need to respect one another and see people. I think, and respect people, man, as you see them there, and just try to get your eyes off. Like, mind your business, let the person be. And also they must also look like, people must also feel them and have standard. You don't just approach anybody that you just see there. Like, I know there's a saying in Oshwambo that says if you don't try you won't hit, but you must know where to try. Yeah, so that's what happened to me today, and I was just like, no, it's disgusting and it's annoying. I don't like somebody. People must have boundaries when it comes to strangers. Don't just jump on everybody that you just find there. So in this case, I feel like this guy messed with the wrong one. And for me, teaching him this lesson and getting him confronted, and I wouldn't regret if he was sacked from work, because I want to teach people lessons that I'm behaving in this way. Because there's people's parents out there didn't get to teach their kids manners. Now, as a society, we are here now trying to mother other people's children, which doesn't work and it's not making sense to us. So yeah, so let me know what if you have ever maybe experienced public bullying or something like that, and what did you do, what were your actions, and what did you do, what help did you acquire, and from my story, have you learned something, and so on. Okay, so that's it for now. Thank you so much. But yeah, thank you for watching. So another thing I wanted to discuss is that something happened in Namibia. Today is Thursday. On Wednesday, no, on Tuesday evening, there were some guys that were shot by the police. Apparently, they are so-called armed robbers. They were on the way to attempt, or they were maybe on the way to go rob somewhere, and then the robbery failed, and both 5 guys were shot by the police. That it's allegedly after they exchanged shots with the police, and then the 5 guys were shot to death, and the number 6 guy escaped. For me, I don't know what type of car those guys were driving, and this is my opinion. So for me, the police says 6 people. The men were 6 armed robbers. There were 6, and they managed to kill 5, and 1 escaped. Probably they may be driving a truck or maybe a family car, because I know the small cars only take 5 people, or maybe the car was overloaded, I don't know. So that's it. And now on social media, people are making comments such as, yeah, well done, well, you died nicely. Okay, I understand. I understand. I don't advocate for crimes, especially when it comes to robbery and stealing from people's hard work. I do not advocate for that. But however, when you make your comments on social media, do not forget that those people's mothers are watching, and they don't deserve to get such comments. So those people's siblings are also reading your comments. They don't deserve that, because whoever you are now referring to as a robber who got killed is now not here to read such comments, but you are here trying to hurt the families now. Are you going to hold the families accountable for their family members' action. Sometimes parents don't even know where their children are. Yes, this happened in the night, and most people they are sleeping. So this happened, and the parents will assume their children are in bed sleeping. So yeah, sorry, excuse me. And here is you making comments. Yeah, you died. Whoa, what? You were shot nicely. It can happen to your brother. As much as loyal as you are, you do not know what your brothers go through and who they associate themselves with and where will they end up tomorrow. So before you make such comments about armed robbers killed and yeah, it's nice and what, please do think. As for me, I'll advise those that are making weird comments that it's always nice. For me, if I don't have anything nice to say, and I know that it can hurt somebody, I'd rather just keep it to myself. And believe me, I'd rather just follow that. It will not hurt you. It won't hurt you. Or maybe just, if you want to comment something, just say no comment or say it's sad or say, yeah, okay, well, but don't go in details and say, yeah, it's good that we killed and so on. It doesn't make sense and it's so heartless of also you. Nobody deserves to die in such a brutal death, and nobody deserves to lose their hard work, their hard earned money to armed robbers and so on. So yeah, it's a difficult situation, unfortunately. So, and there's this other lady. She's actually maybe in a relationship with she was dating one of the guys that succumbed to the shots, to the firing between the police and then the armed robbers. So what that lady did, she went to Nadia Nakai's. She went on Nadia Nakai's Instagram page, and she copied that story, because when I came across this, I read saying, yeah, I can't believe I said my last goodbye to you last night. You loved me loud and white and clear. I'll miss you, my love, so on and so on. But for me, this girl that took the Nadia Nakai's post and turn it into hers, under than her guy that passed away during this tragedy of a death. So she just copied and then she added a few words. But now when I read that, I'm like, no man, this sounds familiar. It's like somebody's words. So when I went to people now make comparisons, and I'll put it right here on how Nadia wrote her message when AKA was buried, and how she also wrote hers. But now Miguel forgot that Nadia wrote this saying that I said my last goodbye to you yesterday, meaning she buried the boyfriend. But this girl just lost her boyfriend and she's saying my last goodbye. I don't know, maybe if she will not go for the funeral, or maybe I don't know. But sometimes copying is a problem, because when I was at school, I had this other classmate of mine. We were sitting together. He was copying from me to the point where even just copy my name. Like he will copy my name and everything else. So sometimes when you copy, you must copy carefully and try to rephrase stuff and make them look much better. But for me, I think when it comes to condolences messages and well wishes messages, not supposed to be really copied, because it should come from your heart. So now copying something and pasting it was just, for me, a turn off. Yeah, without wasting time, guys, I didn't know that this video will be this long. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like my video. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not done so. And please hit the bell. Whenever I upload a video, you'll always be notified. Don't forget to share the link with your family members. We are just at over 500 subscribers, and we are aiming for 1,000 subscribers. I feel like in these last days, the subscription is so low. So thank you for watching, and you know what? Have a blessed day, okay? See you again in my next video. Bye.